Good morning and welcome back to my vlog. Apologies for my croaky voice. I've just got up. It's now just gone 6 a.m. in the morning. Start of my working day. I'm going to show you what I get up to throughout the day. Starting off with probably the most important part of when I first wake up is the coffee. Now that's better, so we can get on with some work now. Right, first thing which I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to wake up my store. So what I'd like to do is go on to eBay and answer any questions that might have arisen. Right, one of the first things I'm going to do when I first wake up is do my listings. So I've done my photographs last night. Right, so that's all my listings done. So that's 15 gone up this morning. And now I'm going to be going to the garage to go and pick up my orders. I've printed my labels off already. So I will go and do that. And I think I've got one to pick up from the in-post lockers as well. So let's go and do that. Right, just got in the car off to get my parcels. Don't you hate it when a 2-minute journey turns into considerably longer? I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take me to get to the garage. Yesterday was an absolute nightmare. I think it took me an hour and a half to do, I think, 2 miles yesterday. Let me show you like kind of like what I've got to contend with. Not sure if you can see, but yeah, the traffic is backed up. So all I want to do is actually get my parcels, but this looks like it might be some time getting to it. I think they've closed a road again, so yeah, the joys. Right, just got one to pick up today. Now back into the traffic. Right, so now I'm going to do my postage and packing. As you can see, just over here, I've got all my storage bits and pieces in here. So everything's all ready to go. So let's kind of do that. I'm going to start off with a t-shirt. So I've got my SKU numbers all set up just on here. So 11448. So what I'm going to do, 11448. So that's this one just here. This is called wrap tee, that one. Apologies if it feels a bit weird. I'm trying out a new gimbal today. So I've got the DJI Osmo 6. So it's the first time I've actually kind of given it a go. Trying out a bit of tracking. Not sure how it's going to work and how it's going to look. Right, next we've got a pair of shorts. This is a cool pair of shorts, this one. Please didn't pick me up. So a pair of Allbird brown shorts, 12559. That one there. So actually its own bag as well. It's going international, that one. So not too many orders today. I think it's just 8 this morning. All right, then we've got a jacket by Pretty Green, 12812. 812. So that one just there. Seems to be doing quite well with jackets at the moment, even though the weather is still quite nice. All right, once we've done that, we've got a pair of Adidas tracksuit bottoms at 12984 at the front there. And after that, we have a cardigan by Ralph Lauren, 13092. So that one. All right, we've got another jumper by Fred Perry, 13251. One, just like that. And then we've got a shirt by Reese, 9333. Definitely one of my older ones, this one. Just at the back, that one. Right, so that's everything from here. I've got one more to go and pick up, which is a pair of shoes, which is at my other locker. So that's a pair of Paul and Shark shoes. So this is what it does. It actually does have the ability to follow. I'm not sure how good that is going to be, but only time will tell. So this is what it does. It actually does have the ability to follow. I'm not sure how good that is going to be, so only time will tell. Right, so that's it. I'm going to put these all in the back of the car and then get locked up. That's it, all secure. Right, just got to my next garage, so I'm going to get my pair of shoes. Right, so I'm going to get my next item, which is at my other garage. So I'll get this opened up. Alright, so this is where I've actually got my other bits and pieces kind of stored. So this is really shoes. Just down here, this is where I've actually got all my stuff that I'm going to be taking to the boot sale. So that'll be, I'm storing that for the moment. Right, so we've got a pair of Paul and Shark shoes, 10669. 10669. Just these ones just here. I could come and show you. lasted a lot longer. Like, I didn't sell anywhere near as quickly as I was expecting. And they are going international as well. Right, that's that. All done. Again, as you can see, I'll just quickly show you. So I've got a good amount of stock to actually go to the boot sale. This is where I kind of keep a load of my shoes. Still got all numbers on them, so they've all got the SKU numbers. I used to put all my coats on this as well, but I've kind of decided it's not the most ideal. This particular garage is not the most watertight. It's okay, but I just have to be a little bit careful about where I put stuff. Right, just arrived at the parcel shop, so I'm going to go and drop these off. So it's so important to be able to actually drop these parcels off, especially if you've got a good amount, to actually have a good relationship with the people in the shop. Right, so that's it. All parcels dropped off, and it's now time for a little bit of breakfast. All right, so obviously another coffee. I'm gonna go for some muesli. Some milk. And because I have such a sweet tooth, I'm going to have a little bit of honey with it as well. Right, all set. So I thought I'd actually have breakfast outside this morning. Apologies for eating and talking, but sometimes I kind of like, I have to pinch myself that this is what I do for a living. I have the opportunity to make uncapped money. So the kind of the only cap is actually what I put on it. So I'm incredibly fortunate to be in this position. So 9 o'clock in the morning, just gone, sitting in the garden, having breakfast. I don't have a boss, apart from eBay, obviously. But yeah, sometimes I do kind of like have to like pinch myself, as I say, and like realise that I'm in a very fortunate position. And yeah, I'm incredibly like thankful. Hope everyone else is like feeling the same, and I'm sure that isn't the case. But yeah, hard work and dedication. Hopefully, like we can all get to. So as I sit here now, I'm just trying to work out what I've got left to do this morning. So once I finish my breakfast, I'm going to go and get myself washed and dressed. So I'll get a shower and get changed. Once I've done that, I will probably come down and log into the Tech and Sports Zoom room. see who's around, say hello to a few people on there, and I will then probably do my photographs. So I'm going to plan on taking 15 sets of photographs. I'll try and do probably a time lapse on that so you can actually see how I'm set up for that side of it. And then once I've done that, I will probably then go on to try and get some online sourcing. That's definitely the bit that takes the longest time, and it's quite, dare I say, boring. It's not particularly interesting, but it is nice that there is an opportunity that you can actually like pick up some really good bits, as long as you have the knowledge to actually so A, don't overpay for it, B, you know they're going to sell like quickly enough as well. They're the two key ones, and they make like a reasonable amount of profit. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I've got a contact I'm probably going to go and see tomorrow. They kind of reached out to me, so I'm going to go and see how that goes tomorrow. Hopefully I'll pick up some more stock from there. I will do more charity shop kind of like pickups as well. Probably do that Friday, and then I'm more than likely going to do like another full weekend of boot sales, as long as the weather holds out. Hopefully it will. So as I sit here, just taking a couple of minutes out and reflecting, I do sometimes like kind of wonder what other people's goals are. Like, are you like all about trying to like get to kind of like make a really good life for yourself, like kind of like get as much money as possible, or is it a case you're trying to just have a slightly better life, like traveling, or just like kind of take the burden away from a full-time job? For me personally, I'm trying to like strive to like get as much money as I possibly can. That might sound a bit arrogant. I'm trying to get as much money. I'm certainly like not particularly young. I'm in my early 50s now, and I know like kind of like I only have like a certain amount of time left, which is a bit morbid. But the fact of the matter is that I don't particularly want to be doing this when I'm really old. At the moment, I'm fit enough and well enough to actually to really put the effort in. But when I'm in my 60s, when I'm in my 70s, do I want to be doing that? So no, I don't. I want to like get to a financial position that I can decide if I want to like kind of slow down, if I want to retire. I have the financial ability to do that. At the moment, I'll be honest, I don't have that. So it's definitely something that I'm trying to really push hard. Potentially, if it means I have to like work silly hard for the next 10 years, that may be the case. So I've recently just like hit a milestone. Now this is very much kind of like a vanity like figure, but I was like super pleased when it finally happened. So I've managed to like now hit the £100,000 in turnover by selling clothing. So that's it. I've not really dabbled in other things. A few kind of like odd bits there, here and there, but I've managed to sell £100,000 worth of clothing. So there's lots of people doing like a lot more than me. There's people doing a lot less than me as well. So we're all on our own journey. But for me, just hitting that kind of that number and having all my processes in place is super important for me. So this is not me to start kind of trying to tell you how to run your own businesses. All I can do is actually just try and kind of like show what I've done to get to the level that I'm at. Now, again, just like to reiterate, that £100,000 in turnover is everything. That includes like things like postage, that includes the cost of goods, that includes like absolutely everything. That's not profit. So again, this is the vanity bit on thing. I'm doing okay. I'm not doing like amazingly, but now I'm over the VAT threshold. Obviously, the government wants more money from me, which I understand, and that's the way it works. So again, but hitting that milestone, it gave me a little bit of like pride, a little bit of joy that I kind of like realised that I can actually get to these higher levels. I can compete with some of the bigger boys as well. So yeah, just putting it out there, and hopefully you're all like doing really well and smashing your own goals. Right, so that's breakfast all done. Just think, I thought I'd actually take you to the end of my garden. So I'm going through a bit of a dilemma at the moment. I'm trying to decide on what I do with this back area. So I've got a nice kind of like size. It's probably about 11 meters in width. But my shed, so I've got a shed here which was here, crikey, when I first moved into the house about 12 years ago. I built myself a outdoor kitchen with a gas barbecue, which has definitely seen better days. And I've also got another shed at the end. So what my plan is potentially is to knock all these down and then actually put in like a big, I suppose, outdoor building, like garden room, but potentially to use it for stock and an office, but also I need to like store garden stuff as well. If anyone's like done that, or if anyone is considering doing that, like drop me a kind of leave a comment. Could be lovely to like hear what your thoughts are, what the costs are, and all that side of it. So yeah. Right, that's me all washed and dressed, ready to go for the next part of my day. So I'm going to be doing picking and packing. I'm not going to bother going on to the Tech Sports Zoom room just at the moment, purely and simply because I've got a couple of legends about to go on to YouTube. So we've got Bold Clobber just about to start. So that is in 25 minutes. I'm going to get as much of my photographs done before I go on there. Can I get them to actually say my title? So I can't believe this is my job. Can I actually get them to say that live? Right, this is where I'm going to be doing my photography. It's called a flat lay system. As you can see, what I've got my SKU numbers. I've got my sticker that actually puts the bags together, plus its disclaimer. I've got my ruler as well, and then just down here I've got where I've actually got my bags. Right, so that's all the photos done. Now I'm going to listen to Bold Finds and Warder's Clobber. Can I get the boys to actually say what my title of this video is going to be in their live chat? Let's give it a go. So I need some big solid days on there. Right, so that's it. I've now completed all of my photographs. I've done my online sourcing, so picked up 15 items today. So not too bad, kind of like where I need it to be, as I'm listing 12 a day. So it's now 4:10. So all done. I'm going to now finish off like some bits around the house. So I need to do the lawn. I need to like sort out a shed, and yeah, like just the usual bits, but not too bad today. Right, just going to spend a bit of time in the garden now, giving a bit of a tidy up, and obviously the obligatory dog video. What you got? Something you're not supposed to have. What? It's enough. Right, that's it for today's vlog. So thank you very much again for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to leave a comment, and if there's anything I can help with, just let me know.